See, all of us did the Sushumna Pranayama Kriya. So the purpose of Sushumna Pranayama Kriya is to enter into a sleep-like state, but fully aware. It is called Jagrata Sushupti. Ramana Maharshi calls this Jagrata Sushupti. Waking, sleep. That's called Samadhi. Samadhi is not unconscious sleep. Waking, you are fully awake, but you are fully sleep-like. So how do you measure that? You measure that with your watch, if you have a sports watch. So your heartbeat should come down to your sleeping heart rate. Sleeping heart rate will be normally 51, 52. Okay. So that rate, if it's there, which means you are touched Samadhi. Then what is the sign of touching alpha state? If you are touched alpha state, okay, your heartbeat, let's say waking state heartbeat will be 70, 80. It will start coming down to 63, 60, 65. That means you understand that you are in a alpha state. Of course, mind will be calm and all those things are there, but measurement also is possible. So naturally we have to do with the brainwave measurement, but brainwave measurement is not easy. With the mobile watch is easy. Understand? So then one mistake we do when we do any meditation or something. So meditations, we say, I want to make my mind silent, that's why I meditate. It will never happen. The more you try, more you'll run away. If you say, I want to get into Samadhi, that's why I'm meditating, Samadhi will never happen. Understand? Because Samadhi or meditation is like sleep. So today you try. Before you want to go, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. Sleep will never come. That's exactly what you're doing. No, I want to make my mind silent. I want to make my mind silent. How the mind will become silent? Very simple. When you want to go to sleep, you have to surrender to the bed. Right? That's all. Sleep will come. No, I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Nothing will happen. Surrender is the key. Similarly, for Samadhi, surrender to the energy is the key. Shakti. So Shakti is two types, breath and prana. So breath is gross. Breath will take you to subtle level of Samadhi. Prana will take you to deeper level of Samadhi because prana is subtle. Understand? Sukshma. Right? Surrender means what? Just observe. That's all. The moment you want to change it, already ego is coming to picture. The moment ego comes to meditation, you will not into Samadhi, you will not get into meditation. No, my mind has to become silent. You will never become silent. No, I'll do some 10 times fast breathing, I'll do Samadhi, meditation. It won't work because it's you are bringing ego, doing. Non-doership, just being aware, alert, it leads to reality. This is it. So this Sushumna Pranayama will take you to theta waves. Theta waves is where your vasanas and samskaras will get fried, burnt out. But if you want to remove the vasana samskara, it will not go. Because ego is coming to picture. Ego cannot do it. Energy can do it. Shakti can do it. Just see, when it's a awareness is on effort. Effortlessly observe. Ego will always do a running commentary. The ego comes, running commentary is made. Just choiceless awareness is not ego. Sakshi. If you say, oh, this breath is coming out like this, running commentary, it's ego. If ego comes into picture, there's running commentary. In choiceless awareness, Sakshi is there. Where is there? Where is the running commentary? You are not trying to change anything. You are just observing. Ego always doesn't want anything to stay same. It wants to change. It never accepts what is status quo. Sakshi will accept just it's there. So if you confuse Sakshi with ego, then there's a problem. Ego is commentary, running commentary. Ego wants to change. Sakshi doesn't want to change. Sakshi just observes. Sakshi can tell ego that do this and observe. It's like a boss. Okay. So now, if you do this, the deeper programs of the mind get changed. Subconscious impressions will get changed. That's the importance of this practice. I told you two practices. One is into third eye meditation, other is Sushumna pranayama, and other is Soham kriya. The Soham kriya, Soham pranayama. Understand? So now, please understand, I want to attain samadhi, then a lot of forceful effort will do. It will not happen. But if you surrender, samadhi will happen. How do you surrender? You say, my nature is samadhi. My nature of self is samadhi. But what is happening is a waking state is coming and going. Breath is moving in and out. Then what is changing is mithya. I am satya. But if you say, my mind is noisy, I want to become peaceful, then mithya to satya you want to go. Mithya to satya you cannot go. From satya you can observe mithya. From reality you can observe unreality. From unreality you cannot go to reality. The entire spiritual effort will become a meaningless exercise when from mithya you want to go to satya. Unreality you can't go to reality. Right? So you have to understand what is reality and take your stand from the reality point of view. Is it clear? Understood? So now we'll go to next practice. See, this is chakras. All of you know there are 6 chakras in the body. Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, and then we'll have a Bindu. Okay. So now, what we do, again we observe the breath. Okay. This will take you to mind to still deeper level of meditation, silence. How you do? Earlier, you did observation from Muladhara to Sahasrara. Okay. So now, let the breath be natural. Right? Attention in Adna. Just be aware, Muladhara to breathe in Muladhara, breathe out at Swadhisthana. Breathe out, you are taking attention to Sahasrara. That means your span of attention should be Muladhara to Swadhisthana, Muladhara to Manipura, Muladhara to Anahata, Muladhara to Vishuddha, Muladhara to Bindu. Right? Instead of earlier it was a long jump, now it's a short. So Muladhara to the breath in Muladhara, breathe out, attention on Swadhisthana. Breathe in Muladhara, breathe out Manipura. You don't visualize Manipura. Just be gently aware of the Manipura. Okay. So another thing important you have to understand. All these chakras are connected to Adna. So you don't have to do anything. Okay, what you have to do is breathe in, let the breath go in. When breath goes out, Swadhisthana, Om. Manipura, Om. Okay, that's all. That's all. So just remember Manipura chakra, Om. So then what will happen? With your meditation practice, will become deeper and deeper. So there are 2 types of one is that up to Bindu, right? At the Bindu chakra you see. Then second practice is up to medulla. Okay. Are we clear? Any questions?
Guruji, exhalation will be shorter, no, Guruji, for each.
No. See, breathe in. Don't do any unnatural breathing. Natural breathing. Okay. So when exhalation, your attention is on that chakra. That's all. Don't worry about exhalation length. We are not worried about length and duration. We are just giving attention. Are we clear? And at the exhalation point, at that chakra, we'll say Om. That's all, mentally. Right? No visualization, no imagination, nothing. No, some lower level chakra, no? Medulla means here. This hole is there, no? Right now, let us do first the Bindu. Okay, we'll start. Anybody's question? Okay, first let us do third eye meditation. Close your eyes. Take your attention to Atma. Ten deep breath, slow breath, breathe out, count from 10 to 1. After completing 10 countdown to 1, just stay still. Pay attention to Adna. Mentally chant Om. Sit silently. Gently become aware of Muladhara to Swadhisthana. When breathing out, become aware of Swadhisthana, mentally chant Om. Like that you do to each chakra. Breathe in into Muladhara, breathe out at Swadhisthana. Don't have to hold the breath, let the breath be natural. Just chanting, mental chanting Om. Attention in Adna. Then shift to Manipura. Anahata. Like that all the way Adna. Again, restart from Muladhara. Let us do these 3 rounds. After completing the 3 rounds, sit silently with your attention on Atma. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanamnani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Okay. So anybody has a question on this practice? Is the mind silent? Any difficulties, anybody? Breathing out, you just give attention to that chakra and you don't have to find out exactly. Okay? Don't have to, because your Adna chakra is smart enough to locate it gradually. As your intuition gets awakened, Adna chakra will locate it. It's like a radar. No, I didn't find my Muladhara, I didn't find Swadhisthana, don't worry about that. Your Adna chakra, as it becomes more intuitive, it will find out. Why should you worry? You take attention to that chakra mentally Om. That's all. Any questions? Is the mind silent? Anybody on the Zoom? Kanti, Vasu.
No, Guruji.
Are you able to practice it easily?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. So let us go to next. We'll understand what's happening here. Okay. See, what I'm showing here is we have three nadis or energy chakra, nadis or energy flows. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. Okay. So generally, very less prana flows in Sushumna. In daily, there are 21,600 breath. Out of 21,600 breath, there are roughly about 1,000 breath only prana flows in Sushumna. Okay. Prana flows in Ida. Our attention or our energy for the internal world. Prana flows in Pingala, our attention will be outer world. So inner reality or outer reality is the focus of Ida and Pingala. Sushumna is spiritual reality. Okay. So by doing these simple practices, we are increasing prana in Sushumna. That's all. That's where samadhi is attained. Right? Sushumna, the word Sushumna, from the word Sushumna, Sushupti also comes into picture. Deep sleep. Deep sleep also prana is there, but we will enter unconsciously. So consciously, we are able to enter into a deep sleep-like state by just switching, just change the gear. So that gradually, what will happen when you go into Sushumna? The prana goes into Sahasrara. It will activate the nervous system in that area. Our vasanas and samskaras will come down. Very simple way. So I'm showing you one more chakra, one more this thing. See, the third eye is Kutastha is what we have to meditate on. Okay. So then Sahasrara chakra is the center of the brain. You have seen that, right? What we have to do, we have to actually, when we do pranayama, the spinal cord from Muladhara to Swadhisthana to Manipura to Anahata to Vishuddha, the 5 chakras are related to 5 world, outer world. The wind, the space, the wind, water, fire, and earth. Okay. Then the mind merges with the mind becomes subtle. So breath is gross, breath is converted to prana, which is subtle. Prana becomes mana, which is subtle. Mana merges the intellect, buddhi. Okay. The center for buddhi is this center here in our Sahasrara, right side. Sorry, this side. Okay, that point is center. So then this Manasu, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta are there, right? 4 functions. So Chitta is behind this center. And Ahankara is this center, the other side, Raudri. Intellect is Vama, Ahankara is, Raudri is Ahankara, and Chitta. So then Jivatma, you take it to a center at the Sahasrara. So what you are doing? Pancha Annamaya, the wind, the earth, water, fire, wind, Akash. Okay, you are actually merging. Laya. Then you merge mind into buddhi, intellect. Buddhi is merged with the ego is merged with chitta. And finally, you come to Sri Bindu, Jivatma. Subtle aspect of Jivatma is Paramatma. Then settle in the Moola Chakra. This is the roadmap for your energy practice. So now you have done. Let us take gently our attention to this side. There's a triangle. Visualize there is a triangle. Center is Sahasrara or Sri Bindu. So right side of the triangle, front side of the triangle, left side of the triangle. Just let's take the attention. Just attention only. First take to right side. That's the intellect, buddhi. Let your Adna chakra determine which is the exact point. Just be aware of that point. Mentally chant Om. Just pay attention to that point, Om. If any thought comes, just chant Om. Then go to left side of triangle, which is ego center. Become aware of the ego center. Om. Then go to back of the triangle, Chitta. Om. Then Sri Bindu, top of the Sahasrara. Om. Then go to Moola Chakra, which is actually back of the head where you put a ponytail. Just say Om. Stay there. Become aware of subtle sound. Become one with subtle sound, Omkara. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivananani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of hands. Give warm to the eyes. Open your eyes. Anybody has a question? The dreams are, you are in a theta state. Theta state is where dreams come. Subconscious impressions are getting released. You are aware of the dreams and dreams are getting released. That's the subconscious impressions coming out, surfacing out, bubbling out. Delta means you will not be aware of anything. Unconscious. Dreams is the chitta releasing impressions. You touch the chitta point also. So many dreams you had in your life. They're getting released. So there's a process of cleaning. Is this clear to all? Now we'll do beginning to end. The point near ponytail is called Mula Chakra. Mula. It's not Muladhara. Mula. Mula is root. I think it's called as Bhuma also. It's called Mula or Bhuma. Bindu is slightly. Bindu is it can be called Bindu also. There's Mula Chakra or Bhuma Chakra. There's the last point. Bindu. Some people call Bindu, some people call Mula, some people call Bhuma. So that's the last journey.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. After Sahasrara, that is the point, Guruji.
Last point, right? There you are.
Okay.
Guruji, at the Shikha point, Varatala, Ada Mula
or Bhuma or Bindu.
Okay. Thank you.
Actually, Bindu, that terminology Bindu is used for multiple places also. There's a little bit confusion there. Bindu Chakra is another place also. Here, the Marrier. Okay. So let us start again. Okay. Now you want to record or it will be fresh? It's the same thing. Okay. So we'll start. I'll tell the process again. We are taking energy from Muladhara and actually Laya merging with the Swadhisthana. Swadhisthana is merged with the Manipura. Manipura is merged. Now again, gradually we're withdrawing. See, these 5 chakras correspond to the world. The earth, water, fire, wind, space. So we're withdrawing the consciousness from that element. When you look at that chakra and say Om, what you are doing is the witness and witnessed, witnesser and witnessed both become one. So you are actually, when you're looking at Muladhara chakra, you are looking at the earth consciousness. That's called Bhudevata. Bhubalan. Right? So look at Manipura Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra. When you say Om, mind is silent, then you have become one with the water element, one with the fire element, one with the wind element, one with the space element. So again, you are gradually withdrawing Laya from water to earth, earth to water, water to fire, fire to wind, wind to space. Then you merge with the intellect, Buddhi. Right? Buddhi is here. Buddhi is right side. So Buddhi, then you go to ego, this side. Then you go to Chitta. Then finally you come to center point, Sahasrara. And then you go to Bhuma or Mula Chakra. Okay. So what you are doing is you are gradually at the body level, you are withdrawing the elements and making them subtler and subtler and merging with the Bhuma. So, in other words, we have seen when you don't pay attention, the chakra is so gone. Where you pay attention, their life is there. Right? So, what we are doing is the breath is gross. The gross breath we are converting into subtle prana. Using subtle prana, we are transcending water, earth, fire, wind, and space. Then merging with the buddhi, intellect. So then we are merging with the ego, chitta, ego. Then we are merging with the chitta. Then we are going to jivatma. Then we are going to paramatma. And stay there. So, in other words of saying, the prana, the breath is gross. Subtle form of breath is prana. Subtle form of prana is mind. Subtle form of mind is intellect. Subtle form of intellect is ego. Subtle form of ego is chitta. Subtle form of chitta is atma. And subtle form of atma is paramatma. Like that we are doing. Why confusing? So simple. What is confusing about it? Huh? This is yogic logic, no? Like Vedanta has a logic, yoga has logic, no?
Well, that's what the red things.
Red thing is indicating the names.
Like, no, just now you said subtle that process.
See, breath, subtle breath is prana. And using prana, we are going to Muladhara, which is water, earth element, water, fire, wind, space. Right? The mind is also traveling because prana and mind travel together. Okay, then it comes to Adna. Right? Adna to, it goes to intellect, Bhama Chakra. So then, ego, which is Raudri Chakra. So then you go to Chitta. So actually each has subtle form. Subtle form of mind is intellect, subtle form of intellect is ego, subtle form of ego is Chitta. So subtle form of Chitta is Atma. Chitta means Chit only. There is nothing but Jivatma. So Jivatma is actually now you come to Chaitanya. So then you go to Chaitana, Paramatma. Here. What? Ponytail. So Parama, we are putting a ponytail, no? Now your cut hair, bob cut is there. Okay. Okay, stay there. So basically what will happen, we are making the mind subtler and subtler and subtler and merging with the highest reality within the body-mind complex. This is the highest realization possible within the form domain, domain of form. Not transcendent, form, within the domain of form. This is the maximum we can go. So beyond this, you have to go to Dhyana. Neti neti. This is all iti iti. Everything is subtle. Everything is easy. So, any questions? Okay. Let us do full process once. Yes, Ashwini. 10th slide. Which is this slide? This 10th. What is that? No. When you inhale, it will go to Muladhara. You exhale in the each chakra, no? And say Om. The purpose of saying Om is to connect the chakra, Adna with that chakra. Right? So we'll do it now. We'll go through one round, complete round. You can do both, but right now, since the process is clear, do one. I'm just trying to make you the process clear. Even if you do one process thoroughly, it's more than sufficient for your life. Okay, so let us do it again. Okay, we'll start. Become aware of your breath. Sit in a comfortable posture. Hold your hand in mudra or keep it in your lap. Take 10 deep and slow breath. Counting down from 10 to 1. Attention on Adna. After 10 count, sit silently with the attention on Adna. Mentally chant Omkara. Now let us start. The breath, the gross form of breath, convert into subtle form of prana in the spinal cord. Become aware of Mooladhara and Swadhisthana. Let the natural breath go into Mooladhara, then breathe out, chant Omkara in Swadhisthana. So now breath is getting gross breath is converting into subtle prana. Mooladhara Swadhisthana, Mooladhara Manipura, Mooladhara Anahata, like that will go. All the way up to Bindu Chakra. We have transcended earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, space element. Let us take our attention to intellect center on the right side of the triangle. The mind is merged with the intellect. Take your attention to ego center, left side of the triangle. Take your attention to the point behind Sri Bindu, Chitta. Mind is merged with the intellect. Intellect is merged with the ego. Ego is merged with the Chitta. Take your attention to Sri Bindu, Sahasrara. Chitta is merged with the Jivatma. Take your attention to Bhuma Chakra or Mula Chakra or Bindu at the back of the head. Jivatma with the Paramatma. Sit silently. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyek Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Atma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Satya Darshanam. I am one with the macrocosm. I am infinite God self Brahmatma. I am the light of the self, Atma Jyoti. Light of the Self Foundation is 25-year-old organization recognized by Karnataka Sanskrit University. Atma Jyoti Vishwagurukulam is offering this program of Shakti Darshana. Members of Light of the Self Foundation work selflessly for self-realization and service. They are called Atma Jyotis or Divine Light of Self. You are welcome to visit our website, YouTube channel, like this channel, like videos, and share with your friends and relatives. Namaste. Anybody, any questions? Can you stop recording? Erika?